Have you ever remembered that moment when you felt something before anything happened? It was as if an invisible force had activated within you. An inexplicable intuition had enveloped your heart. At that very moment, an energy that most people access without even knowing its name comes into play. This is your energy field. We all possess this power, yet it remains an untapped potential that most of us are unaware of. This field is the foundation of your existence. It's like an invisible thread connecting everything, from your thoughts and emotions to your health and the flow of your life. However, because we fail to see this connection, we often go through life without ever using our own energy. Now imagine for a moment, what if you could actually direct this energy? What if you could clear the blockages holding you back and align your life energy with your goals? This may sound like a pipe dream, but it's actually a very practical skill. It's a skill anyone can develop, one that unlocks the doors to your inner potential. Let's begin to explore this fascinating aspect of your existence together. Your body is surrounded by an energy field that is invisible to the naked eye, yet constantly at work. This field is not a metaphor. It is an electromagnetic structure that can be measured scientifically. Many cultures call it the aura. This aura is not just a luminous shell floating around you. It is a profound map of your physical, emotional, and spiritual states. The aura is essentially a multi-layered energy cocoon consisting of 7 different layers. Each layer is associated with a chakra in your body and represents different areas of your life. Innermost, closest to your physical body, lies the etheric body. It is connected to your root chakra and is the foundation of your life force, resilience, and physical health. As you move outward, you discover the emotional body. Associated with your sacral chakra, this layer houses the source of your emotions, inner turmoil, and emotional connection to yourself. Above this lies the mental body. It's connected to the solar plexus chakra and governs your thoughts, beliefs, and decision-making. As you progress, the astral body, associated with your heart chakra, emerges. This layer reflects your capacity for love, relationships, and connection with others. The next layer, the etheric template, is connected to the throat chakra and represents the expression of your personality. As you move outward, a celestial body greets you. It's associated with your third eye chakra and holds the source of your intuition, inspiration, and visual creation. At the outermost level lies the causal body. It connects to your crown chakra and contains your soul's self-knowledge, your life purpose, and your connection to the greater whole. Becoming aware of these layers is an invaluable step toward transforming your life. The energy field is like a mirror. Everything that happens within you is reflected outside. When your energy is balanced, your aura becomes bright, expansive, and luminous. This indicates good health, emotional stability, mental clarity, and inner peace. However, when your energy field is unbalanced or filled with repressed emotions, your aura becomes constricted and dull. This constriction often manifests as physical pain, emotional blockages, indecisiveness, fatigue, or a loss of motivation. When you begin to understand your energy field, you also begin to recognize potential blockages. It's like holding an invisible map of your inner world. Your beliefs, childhood memories, subconscious fears, and even repressed emotions leave their mark on this field. That's why meditation, breathing exercises, and mindfulness practices are so powerful. They not only calm the mind, but also regulate the vibrations in your energy field, activating stagnant areas and revitalizing blocked flow. When your attention is focused on something, energy follows. When you focus on love, your field expands. When you are drawn to fear, your field shrinks. When you speak with hope, your vibration rises. Therefore, positive thinking isn't just about feeling good. It's about literally realigning your energetic reality, because behind every positive emotion is a measurable vibration. Remember, your energy field isn't just an abstract concept. It's at work every second of your life, whether you're aware of it or not. And when you establish a conscious relationship with it, you're no longer just a survivor, but a being who consciously creates your own reality. Chapter 2: The True Power of Liberating Your Inner Flow. Raising your spiritual energy and improving your overall well-being is much more than just feeling good. It means creating an invisible field that resonates around you, bringing more harmony, more opportunities, and more positive events into your life. Since ancient times, people have recognized the decisive role of energy in human life. Yoga, Tai Chi, and other ancient practices have taught for centuries that the conflict between body and soul is the source of both physical and spiritual strength. These traditions recognize that humans are not just bodies, not just intoxicated, but also surrounded by a field of energy they sense. When you participate in these practices, you gradually begin to sense your own energy field, notice its flow, and connect with it. This, in essence, creates a sense of inner harmony, comfort, and a deeper sense of self-awareness. Understanding your energy field is the first step toward delving into the hidden layers of your personality. This creates a framework for rediscovering your essence and reveals aspects of your inner world that you may have long been unaware of. As you become more sensitive to your energy field, subtle yet powerful shifts occur in your understanding. Throughout the day, you begin to feel the movement of energy among people, in nature, even in a quiet room. Suddenly, you realize that the things that have been bothering you until now aren't external circumstances as you thought. Perhaps their true meanings were energy plugs you've created within your inner world. Your energy field is like the flow of a stream. It's constantly moving, constantly changing, and constantly taking shape. Its flow is always influenced by your thoughts, emotions, and daily experiences. Stress, anger, broken hopes, unresolved relationships, traces of the past. All of these can create invisible barriers to reality. The energy that should flow freely through your body suddenly becomes constricted, dimmed, and weakened. Imagine your energy flowing freely through your body. Now, think of a tense day at work. Perhaps you felt wronged or realized your worth wasn't recognized. Then, recall an unresolved conversation you had with someone close to you. Look at a wound that hasn't healed for years, but still hurts inside you. Each of these experiences is a factor that weakens the flow, and these meanings accumulate over time. The ways these channels express their essence can vary greatly. Sometimes it feels like never-ending fatigue. Sometimes it feels like emotional exhaustion. Sometimes it feels like mood swings that occur for no apparent reason. These include recurring negative thought cycles, the same issues running through your mind, and difficulty with motivation or concentration, body stagnation, headaches, digestive upsets, unexplained aches and pains, palpitations are all symptoms of energy flow disorders. But the most subtle and often unnoticed symptom is a feeling of being distanced from yourself, as if your inner you is several steps behind. Understanding these points is a crucial part of the path of personal growth. Although invisible, they are among the most powerful forces directing your life. It's as if you're being guided by a pair of tongs. You could get there, but you'd waste unnecessary energy and be late. The warmth in your energy field is the beauty of your inner world. Your unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs, old fears, and traces of the past leave their mark on this area and shape your interaction with the world. This energy you experience also determines the people, situations, and experiences you attract into your life. If you sometimes feel like you're constantly struggling with the same issues without even realizing it, it's no coincidence. These reservoirs of energy attract situations into your life that reinforce them over and over again. This creates a cycle that's difficult to break. But the good news is that everything is beginning to shift toward the present. Being here and now means letting go of the pain of the past, the fear of the future, and all the scenarios that create discomfort. This simple yet effective practice is the most powerful step you can take to identify and remove your energy blockages. Being present allows your energy to flow calmly, creating harmony in your body and soul. Chapter 3: The Transformative Power of Breath and Inner Cleansing. As you become more aware of your energy, you'll begin to notice stagnant patterns and blocked areas within you. This may seem confusing at first, but this feeling is actually the clearest sign that your power is weakening. Because as soon as each tube begins to appear, it begins to weaken. Spiritual cleansing techniques become powerful tools at this stage. Meditation, visualization, chakra clearing, and breathing exercises soften and disperse the stagnant energies that accumulate in your body, creating space for them to flow. These practices aren't just about feeling good in the moment. They work to create a lasting shift in your energy field. This shift fosters a solid harmony between expansion and contraction, activation and stagnation, giving and receiving. First, you sense your energy field, then you learn to influence it, and then you learn to direct it. Just like the flow of a stream, the stones, leaves, and debris that accumulate within you, emotional and mental baggage, disrupt or completely block the flow. But when you begin to clear these meanings, the water in the stream expands, strengthens, and finds its way again. When these meanings are removed, a liveliness emerges within you, a more vibrant energy, and a sharper clarity of purpose. Things that once weighed down now flow more easily. Opportunities you once knew suddenly begin to emerge. This is not a coincidence. It is an evolution of energy. Remember, this path is not about perfection. It depends on self-awareness and self-knowledge. Purification in every sense is a step toward a more authentic, stronger, and more special version of yourself. You don't just clear your energy, you make room for new possibilities. This is now clear. Now the question is, what if the key to unlocking your full potential were as simple as breathing? Imagine how a few minutes of focused breathing can transform your entire energy field, reduce stress, and activate your inner strength. Pranayama, the ancient art of breathing, has been kept secret for centuries. Now, the truths hidden in this ancient method are just beginning to emerge. Pranayama isn't just breathing. It's the art of opening the chakras by managing the breath, realigning the energy centers, and bringing the body into a state of deep calm. This technique harmonizes the physical, emotional, and spiritual levels. The best part is, you don't need special equipment, a dedicated space, or extensive training to master this power. All you need is your breath and a few minutes of mindfulness. Take a moment to sit back and find a comfortable position. Sit or lie down. Close your eyes. Feel the flow of your breath, of course. Then begin to deepen. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Feel your abdomen expand. Hold your breath briefly. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. This simple process calms and rebalances your body's entire energy system. Constant breathing activates your body's parasympathetic system, the system you use to calm, heal, and rejuvenate. A few minutes of breathing exercises can brighten your energy field, clear blockages, and bring you back to your center. Meditation and mindfulness practices further enhance this effect, allowing you to feel your inner voice more clearly. At this point, you've begun to manage your energy. Chapter 4: The Silent, Transformative Power of Mindfulness. The first step to understanding blockages in your energy actually begins with a very simple act: feeling without judgment. Because every emotion you feel creates a vibration in your body. This vibration can either liberate you or further restrict you. This is precisely where mindfulness comes into play. It interrupts those old, exhausting thought patterns your mind automatically repeats, bringing your attention to the present moment. And so, the first wall blocking your energy flow begins to crack. Many people think of an energy blockage as an abstract idea. But in reality, the blockage manifests itself in your emotions, your breathing, your body, your decision-making processes, and even the rhythm of your heartbeat. Daily mindfulness practices begin to dissolve the deep patterns that contribute to these blockages. Inner peace, mental clarity, and emotional resilience increase. And this state of awareness gradually frees your energy flow. Over time, you begin to see yourself more nuanced. You're not stronger, but you're less tired. You're not braver, but you're less afraid. You're not more resilient, but you heal faster. This difference is a natural consequence of improved energy flow. The effects of these practices aren't limited to the emotional realm. Regular breathing exercises, meditation, and mindfulness. They offer a variety of physical benefits, from lowering blood pressure to strengthening the immune system, reducing mental tension, and improving sleep quality. Because when energy flows properly, the body can eventually complete a closed loop. The most important thing to remember here is this: opening your energy centers isn't a one-time event. Expecting a complete transformation with a single meditation is like expecting to get fit with a single exercise. Yes, the initial results are wonderful and invigorating, but true transformation comes with consistent steps. Even just a few minutes of practice a day begins to reprogram your energy system without you even realizing it. Over time, you'll find that a different practice resonates with you each day on this journey. Sometimes you need a powerful pranayama practice to boost your energy. Sometimes a gentler mindfulness practice will calm your heart. Sometimes meditation deepens, and sometimes simply returning to your breath is enough. And in this process, you'll realize something. The changes in your daily life aren't just internal. It's as if the outside world begins to flow with you. This isn't a coincidence, because your thoughts, feelings, and even fleeting mental states influence your reality. Both ancient wisdom and modern energy research demonstrate this. Our energy fields are interconnected. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual energies are not separate entities. They are like currents circulating within the same web. This web doesn't just surround you, it extends to those around you. Think of your energy field as a giant tapestry. Every thought weaves a new thread into that fabric. Compassionate thoughts create bright, harmonious patterns. Negative thoughts create wavy, chaotic fields. This isn't just a metaphor. It's the invisible, yet tangible reflection of the actual frequencies your energy emits. Energy research shows that every thought you harbor sends vibrational waves into the environment. These waves, even if not immediately noticeable, influence the course of events. This means it's not a simple thought, a fleeting feeling, merely an inner experience. It's a vibration that shapes your reality. The concept of vibrational energy explains this more clearly. Thoughts and emotions vibrate at specific frequencies. Love, peace, joy, higher frequencies. Fear, anger, despair, lower frequencies. And you can consciously choose which frequency you vibrate at. When you choose your words, you choose your emotions. When you choose your emotions, you choose your reality. Chapter 5. Change your inner world. Rewrite your outer reality. The vibration of your entire energy field is where true transformation begins. This understanding opens an incredible door. If your thoughts shape your energy, and your energy influences your reality, you can recreate your outer world by initiating change within yourself. This idea isn't just a beautiful statement of inspiration. Quantum physics, consciousness research, and ancient teachings converge. True change flows from the inside out. Therefore, instead of waiting for circumstances to align with you to change your life, you can align circumstances with your own energy. This realization explains how the law of attraction truly works. The law of attraction isn't just a fantasy, as many people think. It's about creating a resonant field that naturally attracts experiences that align with your energy. Like attracts like. But this similarity manifests in your vibration, not in your thoughts. If your energy vibrates at the frequency of love, trust, clarity, and serenity, events, people, and experiences carrying similar energies will begin to emerge in response. This isn't magic. It's the law of resonance. But it's not just about your personal life. In this universe where all beings are interconnected, your energy field is part of a larger, unified energy system. This means your thoughts don't generate a vibration unique to you. They radiate outward into humanity's collective energy field. This awareness brings responsibility, but also immense power. Because every time you raise your own energy, you raise not only yourself, but also the world's energy field by a millimeter. It's like one candle lighting another. It doesn't divide, it multiplies. This is precisely why personal energy work isn't just about feeling good. It's about contributing to global harmony and the evolution of collective consciousness. Your balance, your peace, your awareness, your thoughts are so much more than you think. When you begin to understand this energy network, your approach to your health, relationships, and goals will change. Because now you know, your thoughts and emotions directly affect your physical body. It's no coincidence that stress wears down cells, anxiety disrupts body chemistry, and joy strengthens the immune system. This is the transformation of energy into biology. And cultivating positive thinking doesn't just mean feeling good. It means creating a healing space around you, fostering a deeper connection in your relationships, and practicing greater patience, understanding, and compassion toward yourself and others. Because just like you, people have energy fields. And when these fields come together, they influence each other, either increasing or decreasing. That's why who you surround yourself with is so important. People who don't align with you can unknowingly drain your energy. People who align with you strengthen, amplify, and clarify your energy. In an age of rapid technological advancement, ironically, the solutions to our biggest problems may be hidden in the silent wisdom of the past. Stress, anxiety, mental disconnection. While these may all seem like products of the modern world, teachings from thousands of years ago actually offer the most realistic solutions for today. Yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, breathing exercises. These aren't just historical relics. They're methods that have stood the test of time because they work. Yoga isn't just flexibility. Tai Chi isn't just movement. Meditation isn't just calmness. They're all holistic systems that unite body, mind, and spirit in a single energy flow. And all these practices teach one thing. When energy flows correctly, life flows correctly. Chapter 6. The quiet power of ancient practices to heal the modern mind. Breathing exercises, meditation, and yoga. They are like invisible sanctuaries in today's fast-paced, noisy, and constantly stimulated world. In this age, where digital overload wears down our minds, these practices offer a comprehensive system that brings us not only calm, but also mental clarity and true self-awareness. Yoga opens a door, even if only for a brief moment, to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of daily life. It eliminates external distractions and returns us to the stillness of our inner self. Tai Chi, on the other hand, is known as meditation in motion and is an antidote to modern stress. Its slow, graceful, almost water-like movements are combined with deep breaths and mental focus. It cultivates balance in the body and opens spaces of peace in the mind. The most important lesson taught by this gentle Chinese art is this: sometimes the most powerful path to progress is to consciously slow down. Because in today's world, where we constantly rush from one task to another, slowness is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Tai Chi reminds us that awareness, not speed, increases life energy. Meditation, on the other hand, is one of the most widely adopted practices of modern times. It seems simple, yet profound. At its core, it teaches us to be present in the moment without judgment. Mindfulness practices, derived from the Buddhist meditation tradition, are now backed by science. Research shows that regular mindfulness practices reduce stress hormones, strengthen emotional regulation, and refocus the mind in our age of distraction. Being present is becoming a superpower. The most impressive aspect of these ancient techniques is their complete compatibility with modern science. Brain imaging studies have shown that yoga, Tai Chi, and meditation can physically alter the structure of the brain. These changes not only increase mental clarity, but also improve emotional resilience and overall health. The convergence of ancient wisdom and modern science is no coincidence. True human transformation occurs where body, mind, and spirit meet in the same flow. The benefits of these practices are not limited to improving personal well-being. They pave the way for a stronger connection. As you strengthen your connection with yourself, you become more in tune with others and your environment. In a modern society that often feels fragmented and disconnected, these practices remind us of one truth. We are all connected by an invisible energy field. Recognizing this interconnectedness allows us to cultivate greater compassion for both ourselves and others. And the best part? These ancient practices don't require expensive equipment. You don't need a studio, gym, or dedicated space. You can practice them while sitting at a desk, waiting in line at the grocery store, walking, or even relaxing in bed. They're tools that allow you to access your inner well-being anytime, anywhere. And don't think incorporating them into your daily life is difficult. Even small but consistent steps can make a big difference. A few minutes of conscious breathing, a short yoga practice on your lunch break, a quiet Tai Chi session when you get home in the evening. All of these things make a measurable difference in your energy throughout the day. Over time, you'll see that these practices aren't just stress-reducing techniques. They truly promote flexibility, balance, and harmony. They invite you to slow down, move consciously, and breathe deeply. And they offer a quiet yet powerful antidote to the frenetic pace of the modern world. They are much more than just a set of practices. They are a gateway to a more conscious, balanced, and mindful lifestyle. Chapter 7: The Science of Silent Energy and the Body's Quantum Code. So why are all these findings emerging now? Why is humanity only now, under the cold lights of modern laboratories, rediscovering a truth it has intuitively known for centuries? Because no matter how far science advances, it always collides with the unseen. And the unseen, always more powerful than the seen. Today, physicists, biologists, and neurologists are beginning to agree. The human body is not just a biological machine, but also a finely tuned energy system, just like an instrument. And like any instrument, when vibrated at the right frequency, it produces healing. Recent research shows that stress, anxiety, and even chronic pain are directly related to a disruption of the body's energy flow. This disruption is strikingly consistent with what ancient cultures called energy blockage. Modern science today calls it decreased vagal tone, bioelectrical imbalance, electromagnetic field disturbances. But ancient wisdom puts it much more simply. If the energy isn't flowing, the body speaks. And today, most people who receive energy healing experience measurable reductions in their stress levels and physical pain. This suggests that the answer science has long sought may already be available. Practices like Reiki are now being observed in numerous clinical studies to slow heart rhythms, calm the nervous system, and activate the body's self-healing mechanisms. This demonstrates that even a seemingly mystical approach like non-contact healing has biological effects. Acupuncture, on the other hand, has been benefiting millions of people for years. But modern research reveals that this healing effect actually stems from regulating the body's electrical signaling networks. A thin needle stimulates an energy knot, and when that knot is released, the entire system begins to breathe. Some experts believe these mechanisms arise from cells communicating with their own unique electromagnetic frequencies. Every cell has a vibrational signature, and healing of a system occurs through the realignment of these signatures. And what's even more interesting, some researchers link this energy field not only to biology, but also to consciousness. This is where John Joe McFadden's electromagnetic theory of consciousness comes into play. According to him, what we perceive as thought is actually a product of the electromagnetic field generated by the brain. In other words, consciousness itself is a form of energy. If this is true, then healing is a process that affects not only the body, but also consciousness. And consciousness, like energy, can be directed. That's why some people can be calmed by a mere thought. That's why some people can be empowered by a mere intention. That's why some people can be guided by a prayer, a mantra, or even a single word. Because words don't just carry meaning, they carry energy. They carry intention. They carry frequency. And this frequency affects both the mind and the body. Numerous studies today prove that positive affirmations, mindfulness practices, and conscious practices change the brain's electrical rhythm. Even just a few minutes of focused attention can change the way the nervous system processes energy. This is tantamount to the ancient teaching that words are magic. Consider the theory that consciousness is an electromagnetic field. In this case, every word is a vibration that shapes this field. Every thought is a wave that rearranges the structure of the field. And every intention is a command that triggers the body's healing capacity. That's why some words strengthen you, while others weaken you. In some people, you feel your energy increase, while in others, it decreases. All of these are tangible, measurable, physiological responses. In reality, all of this tells us the following. Energy healing is not mystical. It's an unexplained science. And science is getting closer to this unknown every day. But the most important question remains. If this power is within us all, why do so few people use it? Why do so many of us live unaware of our own energy field? Because no one taught us. Because we've always been skeptical of the unseen. Because the magnitude of our power has frightened us. But the truth is, your body is an energy device. Your mind is a frequency transmitter. Your thoughts are a wave generator. Your emotions are a guide. Your words are the code that programs this entire system. And the most important message of this chapter is this: healing is not an external miracle. It is a mechanism that comes from within. It begins to work the moment you allow it. It strengthens the moment you notice it. It vibrates the moment you intend it. Your unseen power is more real than you think. And once you start using it, you'll start to see measurable changes in many areas of your life. Chapter 8: Energy Harmony and the Silent Architecture of Reality. Emotional states associated with low frequencies, fear, anger, anxiety, guilt, narrow the body's energy field, blur the mind's vision, and slow the flow of life force. The ancient wisdom's teaching that energy flows where attention goes is no longer just a mystical saying. It's a reality supported by modern neuroscience and bioenergy research. Today, neurologists clearly demonstrate that the thought you focus on changes the shape of your brain waves, which in turn reorganizes the body's electrical field. In other words, a positive thought is not just an emotion. It's a physical event in the body. And this is precisely why energy healing is so effective. The mind leads, the body follows, the emotion changes, the energy field expands, the frequency increases, and the flow of life accelerates. However, there's a critical point here. This approach is not a miraculous alternative to conventional medicine. Energy work does not contradict scientific treatments. On the contrary, it supports them. Medicines regulate the body's chemistry. Mind, emotion, and energy work regulate the body's electricity. When these two come together, a person reaches their full potential for healing. Today, the understanding of holistic health is developing precisely at this point. It's no coincidence that methods once considered fringe are increasingly being examined by clinical studies. Humanity is realizing that we cannot fully understand health without seeing the unseen. The centuries-old gap between ancient wisdom and modern science is closing. One brings intuition, the other, evidence. And when the two come together, a much broader reality emerges. At this point, an intriguing question arises. What if your energy field isn't just a reflection of your current state? What if it's also an active force shaping your future? While this idea is still considered fantasy in some circles, both quantum field theory and neuropsychology are beginning to take this possibility seriously. Because when thoughts change, neural circuits are rewired. When emotions change, hormone flow changes. And when energy changes, behaviors and perceptions of reality also change. The idea that desires can emerge through energy harmony is no longer considered solely spiritual. It is seen as the result of a multi-layered mechanism. In essence, the process is simple. You align, and you are attracted. Everything is energy. Everything vibrates, and every vibration finds similar vibrations. Your thoughts and emotions generate a frequency. What you desire radiates its own frequency. As you approach this frequency, you begin to encounter opportunities that vibrate on the same wavelength. This isn't just positive thinking. This is where many people misunderstand. Positive thinking is part of the journey, but not the whole. Real change begins when you can consciously manage your energy. This is where visualization comes in. When you imagine yourself achieving your goal, a true electrical synchronization occurs between your brain and body. When the mind begins to see the non-existent as possible, the body begins to physiologically respond to a future that hasn't yet occurred. In this way, your energy field generates a vibration that extends into the future. But still, visualization alone isn't enough. This practice must be combined with intention. Intention directs energy. Energy doesn't know where to flow. You tell it to. This is why meditation is so powerful. When the mind calms, intention becomes clear, and the body follows this clarity. Gratitude is the catalyst for this harmony. When you appreciate what you have, serotonin and dopamine in your body increase, your heart rhythm regulates, and your energy field expands. And this expanding energy field, like a magnet, attracts more positive experiences. It's a cyclical truth. The more grateful you are, the more you find things to be grateful for. Affirmations are also part of this structure. The words you say to yourself over and over again rewrite the program of your subconscious mind. As your subconscious mind adapts to the new codes, your energy field synchronizes with this new belief. In short, your thoughts are the architects of your reality. But the walls don't just go up after the architect draws the plan. The process we call manifestation isn't passive waiting, but an active partnership. You call upon your desires. You walk toward them. They come to you. Manifestation occurs in the midst of a two-way movement. Chapter 9: Energy Mastery and the Silent Architecture of Reality. The law of attraction states that like frequencies attract each other. However, this doesn't mean the path to success is simply a matter of thinking. True transformation begins when the vision created by the mind meets the action of the body. Therefore, inspired action is an integral part of energy work. Breaking your goals into small, actionable pieces and steadily moving towards them sends a powerful signal to the universe through your desires. You're no longer just wishing, you're becoming a part of creation. At this point, the combination of energy alignment and action becomes the catalyst that truly sets manifestation in motion. An effective method you can start practicing today is the 5-5-5 technique. Visualize your goal in full detail for 5 minutes. Repeat affirmations affirming that you can achieve this goal for 5 minutes. Be grateful for what you have for 5 minutes, just 15 minutes. However, this simple practice, repeated regularly, will visibly transform your energy and accelerate your manifestation process. Remember, like all skills, energy alignment develops over time. Even if you don't see immediate results, subtle shifts in your energy, subtle changes in your emotions, and small opportunities that arise are signs that you're moving in the right direction. These synchronicities are proof that the universe is beginning a dialogue with you. Mastery in this process comes not from complex rituals, but from simple, practical, and sustainable steps. Managing your energy is like riding a bicycle. At first, it's unstable, then it becomes fluid, and eventually, it feels natural. As you progress with the right tools, you'll realize that the power to shape your life is always within you. The first step to this mastery is mindfulness. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day, the subtle shifts in your mood, and the moments when your energy rises and falls. These are the language of your energy field. Then comes the breath. Deep, slow breaths center you, while faster rhythms boost your energy. By changing the rhythm of your breathing, you learn to change the rhythm of your energy. Then, energy visualization. With each inhale, imagine the light surrounding your body, illuminating, and with each exhale, tension dissipating like a dense fog. This recalibrates both mind and body. Physical movement shouldn't be forgotten either. Stretching, yoga, dancing, or just a few minutes of relaxation. All of these activate stagnant energy and revitalize your system. Your emotions are one of the most powerful components of your energy field. Allowing your emotions to flow freely clears energy blockages. Every emotion is energy in motion. When released, it transforms. Your thought patterns are equally important. Notice whether your mind is predominantly positive or negative. Instead of trying to forcefully reject a negative thought, try redirecting your focus to a more constructive one. This isn't about denying reality. It's about consciously choosing where to direct your energy. When you practice these skills regularly, you'll notice changes in your daily life. Become more balanced, more resilient, more intuitive, and most importantly, be more conscious. Energy mastery isn't just about feeling good. It's also about creating tangible changes in your life. You'll find that you'll shape your desires more clearly and achieve your goals more easily. As a simple yet powerful practice, remind yourself to stop and check in with your energy several times a day. Is your energy currently high or low, scattered or centered? This habit makes a huge difference in understanding your energy patterns. Another method is the energy reset. Take a short break, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine a bright light shining above your head, clearing all stagnant energy. Allow it to create fresh space within you. Set intentions for how you want to feel as your energy journey unfolds. This path isn't something to be learned once and abandoned. It's a deepening, lifelong discovery. And eventually, you'll realize this. Energy isn't just a mystical concept. It's an invisible force that shapes your reality. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions create an energy field that affects every aspect of your life. When you begin to consciously direct this field, transformation is inevitable. The power to change your life is within you and waiting for you. You don't need special talents for this journey. You only need intention, awareness, and patience. Every step you take to align your energy with your desires brings you closer to the life you dream of. And remember, energy is your magic. Now is the time to embrace it and unlock your full potential. One day, you don't just believe in quantum physics, you truly surrender to it. And at that very moment, inexplicable things begin to happen. The invisible face of reality opens up, energy secretly shifts, and life begins to organize in an almost magical harmony. This isn't due to an external force. It stems from a frequency awakening within you. Your trust in quantum energy isn't a mental idea or a spiritual dream. It's a surrender felt at the cellular level. You sense the presence of something carrying you, an invisible intelligence guiding your steps. And without realizing it, reality becomes sensitive to your inner state. Doors you once silently pushed open. Things you thought impossible are happening with inexplicable certainty. This isn't a game of positive thinking. It's the response of a quantum field that resonates with your trust. Most people fail to experience the power of this field because even if they say, "I trust," they harbor deep-seated doubt. They make backup plans, try to control the outcome, constantly monitor, and wonder if it will happen. But what they don't realize is that this monitoring is an electromagnetic interference that disrupts the energy. True trust is letting go of control. It's not just surrendering to the flow. It's seeing that you are directing the flow from within. And then strange things happen. Life seems to have made a deal with you, as if the universe were listening. Imagine, there was a moment when you let go of everything. You stopped trying, and in that very moment, everything appeared effortlessly. Solutions came from unexpected directions. Synchronicities became so apparent that they felt as if they were being orchestrated by an invisible intelligence. This is the first sign of quantum mechanics. This flow isn't your effort. It's the magnetic field of your trust. The tip of the iceberg is your effort. But it's the unseen, vast part where the quantum field works for you. When true trust is established, quantum energy doesn't try to prove anything to you. It simply reveals its own nature. Because trust creates the electromagnetic harmony that unlocks the creative potential of the quantum. And one morning, you wake up. Your thoughts have shifted. It's as if information is flowing into your mind from deep within, not from outside. This is what consciousness researchers call non-local intelligence. The quantum field sends data directly to your awareness. In these moments, time begins to behave strangely. The hours speed up. Some moments expand and deepen. Minutes become hours, and hours become minutes. It's as if the rhythm of time has been reset for you. Even your body reacts differently. Tensions dissolve spontaneously. Even with less sleep, a deeper sense of rest emerges. Your energy increases, but it's not an effort, a resonance. Animals and small children approach you. Because they sense the coherent field you emit a kind of harmony frequency. And this is perceived by even the most sensitive beings. Even your dreams change. Things you couldn't resolve while awake are resolved in your dreams. The answers to your questions are transmitted to you throughout the night. Sometimes it's like guidance, sometimes a premonition, sometimes a remembrance. Even electronic devices respond to this. A broken device suddenly starts working, and systems that frequently malfunction start functioning smoothly. It's as if energy temporarily aligns the atomic order of matter. But most striking, the quantum field recognizes your needs without you even realizing it. A door opens without your asking for anything. A conversation brings you the right information. A person enters your life at exactly the right moment. These are no coincidences. These are quantum arrangements created by a state of complete trust. And that's just the beginning of the story. This is what happens when you truly begin to trust quantum energy. More will emerge. Part 2. True collaboration with quantum energy. While quantum physicists may not publicly acknowledge it, one truth exists. Quantum energy is not random vibrations, but conscious intelligence. This energy consciously organizes and responds to all experienced reality, carrying an infinite creative capacity. And it responds directly to your trust. The difference between someone who constantly struggles in life and someone who sees events unfold in a miraculous flow is not one of merit, karma, or spiritual growth. It is the difference between trust and control. Those who truly trust quantum energy attain limitless creative intelligence. Those who attempt to control it through individual effort, however, limit themselves to their own limited abilities and resources. Your consciousness does not directly manage the creative capacity of quantum energy. It serves as an open channel for this intelligence to express itself through your experiences. When you demonstrate complete trust, quantum energy becomes your sensitive instrument. Thus, everything that serves your highest evolution naturally manifests. Forcing doesn't work. Struggle creates more struggle. That's why sometimes people who seem to have it all still feel emptiness or dissatisfaction. They remain tied to individual effort and haven't learned to trust quantum energy. True quantum trust, however, creates measurable changes in your electromagnetic field. Your energy field generates a frequency that is both calming and empowering. You become a transmission tower for quantum energy. But quantum energy isn't a personal force or a mechanical device that responds to techniques. It responds to your inner response, knows you completely, and always coordinates your experience according to your highest good. When you have complete trust, your relationship with energy becomes not merely transactional, but collaborative. Most people still approach quantum energy like cosmic room service, making requests and expecting results. Yet, energy is an all-knowing intelligence that can see possibilities beyond your individual mind. This is where the power of surrender emerges. When you trust your intellect rather than your understanding, results that surpass even your wildest dreams emerge spontaneously. Strange experiences that seem supernatural are actually the normal creativity of your energy field. Quantum energy organizes the field according to your level of trust, making extraordinary manifestations a part of your daily experience. When you witness this, you realize that solutions emerge much faster and more creatively than you ever tried to grasp mentally. Synchronicities no longer seem like mere coincidences, but like a meaningful language. Resources appear before you even realize them. Problems are solved by an invisible hand, and even electronic devices and mechanical systems function with extraordinary harmony. This trust affects not only the human experience, but all the energy around you. Animals and children sense it immediately. They are drawn to your presence, yearning to be close. Dogs insist on seeking attention. Cats approach you even when they're distant, and wild birds perch closer than usual. When your energy synchronizes with the quantum field, everyone around you perceives this frequency and is positively affected. Your body also responds to this energy. Chronic problems resolve without medical intervention. Sleep becomes shorter but more restful, and your energy level increases. Your cellular structure is restructured to operate on quantum energy principles, freed from the stress of survival. Social situations, conflicts, and group dynamics flow more harmoniously. People feel more creative, more attuned, and more hopeful when you are present. Quantum energy trust creates a fundamental frequency that nourishes all aspects of life. Every moment spent with you brings trust instead of stress, flow instead of rush. Food tastes better, water feels more hydrating. All of life is orchestrated through your energy field. You are not just an observer, but an active participant, a creator in collaboration with the universe. Part 3. The strange and miraculous effects of true trust in quantum energy. Life flows in a much more mysterious pattern than we realize. Sometimes the resources we need appear before we even realize them. People come to us with offers that align with our unspoken desires. Opportunities that solve problems we were unaware of arise spontaneously. This isn't psychic prophecy or chance. It's the workings of quantum energy. Quantum energy organizes reality around your highest good. Synchronicities don't just multiply, their meaning becomes more acute. It's as if they're transmitting messages to you through an invisible language, responding to the frequency of your trust and shaping reality according to your experience. While some people still struggle, you move forward with an almost effortless flow. The things you need, the solutions, the opportunities come to you naturally. The challenges you face are not random. Each one is quantum energy's way of guiding you. True confidence is not superficial belief. It is shaped by the experiences that prepared you, the challenges of life, and the opportunities you missed. Broken relationships, broken jobs, financial difficulties. All of these move you to a deeper capacity for trust. Quantum energy opens you to an intelligence beyond your individual understanding. Experiencing these miracles is impossible without developing deep trust. Times of uncertainty are not failures, but processes that unravel your search for meaning. True quantum confidence stems from a cellular certainty that requires no intellectual understanding. Moments when you feel alone, excluded, or inadequate are actually processes that bring you closer to the quantum field, recalibrating you. This silence and isolation make you sensitive to the subtle communications of quantum energy. Think of a seed, buried, dark, and crushed. It doesn't know why it's there. But these conditions are necessary for it to germinate and grow. Similarly, your challenges are the conditions that germinate you. Every encounter, every loneliness, every uncertainty is the environment quantum energy creates to unleash your potential. Every moment you feel lost, you are, in fact, realigning. Periods of waiting are not delayed manifestations. Quantum energy coordinates infinite variables simultaneously, aligning time for the best outcome. Power and haste can disrupt this perfect order. Waiting with confidence creates space for quantum energy to expand your life to its fullest potential. That's why some people experience a magical flow, while others constantly struggle. This difference isn't luck. It lies in the frequency of trust. When you truly trust quantum energy, you access intelligence and resources beyond your individual capacity. Your journey isn't a preparation for this trust. Rather, quantum energy has evolved to enable you to understand that there is a system that always supports you. Trust isn't a skill to be developed, but a truth to be remembered. When your system recognizes the constant presence of quantum energy, shifts begin in your energy field. Can you feel this shift? That invisible support, that cellular relaxation, that electromagnetic alignment becomes more tangible. Your nervous system is no longer in survival mode. It operates with quantum confidence. This isn't an imaginary feeling or a metaphorical energy work. It's a measurable shift. Your dormant neural pathways are activated, and the confidence of quantum energy flows into your conscious awareness without the interference of doubt or control. In this moment, strange and magical things begin to happen. Reality aligns with your confidence, making miracles visible. Chapter 4. When the doors of reality open. Nothing that happens in your life is random. Even if you're not aware of it, an invisible intelligence is constantly operating in the background. This intelligence is quantum energy itself. And the moment you learn to trust it, reality begins to transform into something entirely different. Quantum energy is not magic or a supernatural force. It is the natural workings of the universe. When you let go of doubt, eliminate fear, and relinquish the need to control everything, this energy begins to work freely through you. The strange things that appear in your life are actually the first signs of a completely normal mechanism. Your needs are met without your consent. People come to you at exactly the right time. Opportunities knock on your door when you least expect it. Solutions to challenges are silently planned by an invisible intelligence. None of these experiences are miracles. They are the natural flow of quantum energy. You are not an ordinary body or simply a fragment of consciousness. You are like a channel, a transmitter, and a receiver carrying the boundless intelligence of quantum energy. The clearer your mind transmits the signal and the less it interferes with it, the more flawless its functioning becomes. Every moment you doubt it, static is added to the signal. Every step you take to control it, the channel becomes clogged. This is why most people don't experience the workings of quantum energy, because they try to manipulate it like an automaton. Enter a desire, get a result. But quantum energy doesn't work that way. Quantum energy sees possibilities beyond your comprehension. It knows paths beyond your imagination. It sees beyond your plans and coordinates a much greater order for you. When you truly trust it, you allow it to both surprise and uplift you. This trust isn't a mental decision. It comes from a deeper place. It stems from that threshold where your breath slows, your body relaxes, and something within you says, "It's over. I let go." Surrendering to quantum energy isn't a renunciation. It's a moment, a recalibration of a mechanism that has been waiting within you for years. The weight of life doesn't suddenly dissipate, but your perception shifts. Uncertainty doesn't frighten you, because you feel an invisible intelligence holding you back, as if the universe itself were working for you behind the scenes. 2 years ago, I unknowingly stepped into this realm. I was so exhausted from trying to control everything that one day I literally surrendered. It wasn't a defeat. It was the most profound moment of freedom in my life. I stopped planning. I stopped chasing outcomes. I stopped calculating whether something would happen. I started doing what I felt, and every day I woke up with this promise. Today, I entrust quantum energy to orchestrate my experience for my greatest good. And that promise completely transformed my reality. Within days, my life took a strange turn. Needs I had anticipated would manifest within hours. Solutions to the problems I faced would appear in my dreams. People would appear with just the help, information, or opportunity I needed. But the biggest change happened not outside, but inside. Anxiety disappeared, worry dissipated, and for the first time, I felt an invisible intelligence holding me. In the 6th month of this surrender, my life had completely reorganized. Financial flows became easier. Relationships deepened. My health improved. Creative projects began to emerge with a clarity I had never experienced before. Even the people around me noticed the change. Some said they felt at peace when they saw me. Others said my energy had become stronger. Even children and animals began to approach me. Then I realized quantum energy had always tried to support me in this way. Only I was hindering it. With my doubts, my fears, my attempts to control. The moment I learned true trust, the energy finally began to work freely. And here's the truth. Quantum trust is not passive waiting. It is an active collaboration with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Everything I do now comes from inspiration, not fear. I find my way through awareness, not analysis. And if you feel that subtle vibration within you, as you listen to this, it might be time to trust quantum energy. This is where the strange things begin. The moment reality begins to speak to you. Chapter 5. Complete trust in quantum energy and the acceleration of life. When you choose to collaborate with quantum energy, everything in your life becomes more harmonious and fluid. When you drink in gratitude every moment, instead of trying to control the details, you trust quantum energy to organize your energy patterns. Thus, you experience greater harmony and less resistance in your life. When you approach your plans with confidence rather than resistance, the atmosphere aligns more frequently. The manifestation gap between intention and experience rapidly diminishes. Progress that once took months now occurs in weeks. Tasks that seemed complex and difficult are solved with elegant simplicity and minimal effort. This acceleration is no coincidence. Quantum energy responds to your trust, coordinating reality with increased speed and precision. But the crucial point is this: trust in quantum energy operates on cosmic timing cycles that increase your individual capacity for trust. There are certain periods when true surrender to quantum energy produces more striking and distinct results. And right now, we are in windows of empowerment. The universe doesn't just tell you, trust works. It also desires that the evolution of the collective consciousness will make you an exemplary example of cooperation and enable others to recognize this possibility. Your complete trust becomes a beacon that helps others believe that quantum energy support is real and present. When your energy field is ready to let go of partial trust and experience full trust, it becomes balanced enough to receive strange and wonderful manifestations. The only question is whether you are ready. Surrendering to quantum energy is consciously surrendering to an intelligence that operates beyond your understanding, yet always has your highest good at heart. This surrender is not only personal, it contributes to the evolution of collective consciousness. Every individual who learns to trust quantum energy becomes living proof that humans can collaborate with cosmic intelligence. When you let go of doubt, control, and limited expectations, quantum energy creates creations in your life. It's time to cooperate willingly and experience a strange and wonderful reality. Quantum energy isn't something you need to acquire or develop a relationship with. It's your entire life experience from birth onward. All you need to do is recognize its constant presence and initiate conscious collaboration. It's important to understand the difference between partial trust and complete trust. Partial trust maintains backup plans, monitors outcomes, and withdraws support when they don't meet expectations. Complete trust, on the other hand, completely abandons attachment to outcomes and believes in the intelligence of quantum energy under all circumstances. You can think of quantum energy as the most advanced GPS system imaginable. It sees all possible routes to your destination, knows real-time conditions, understands your location, and instantly recalculates according to your needs. If you constantly intervene, you'll never fully experience this guidance. While your individual mind operates with limited information and linear thought patterns, quantum energy can simultaneously coordinate infinite variables. While it may seem counterintuitive, when you completely trust its guidance, solutions, and opportunities beyond your personal understanding emerge. Many people experience inconsistent results with quantum energy because they exhibit conditional trust. They are confident when things go well and regain control when challenges arise. But quantum energy operates with both difficulty and ease. Sometimes, seemingly unattainable goals require unbearable challenges. Complete trust gives the feeling that you are being held by an invisible intelligence. It understands your needs better than you do and serves your highest evolution in ways you could never have imagined through individual planning. This trust is not passive waiting. It is active trust and collaboration. Know that you are working with an intelligence that operates beyond the boundaries of time and space. When you fully trust quantum energy, strange and wondrous insights do not require special talents or supernatural powers. They are the natural result of attuning to the knowledge, resources, and coordination power that exist beyond individual capacity. Everything that seems impossible from a limited perspective is nothing more than the normal functioning of quantum energy. Chapter 6: Collective Consciousness and Quantum Energy Trust. Most people think that reality is shaped solely by what we say or do. But the truth is much deeper. Your words only account for 10% of your impact. The remaining 90% relates to consciousness, energy, and the way your brain functions. Quantum energy, working in harmony with your consciousness, directs your life. You learn to trust it. Trusting quantum energy means allowing it to orchestrate everything rather than trying to control it. The time it takes to achieve your goals is shortened, and seemingly difficult and complex tasks are solved elegantly. Progress that once took weeks can now occur in days or hours. This acceleration is no coincidence. Quantum energy precisely coordinates reality by supporting your trust. You are currently in a period where surrendering to quantum energy creates far more powerful manifestations than usual. Your complete trust is like a flare gun that helps others recognize the quantum energy support. Your energy field is balanced enough to support strange and wonderful manifestations that transcend partial trust. Partial trust creates backup plans, controls outcomes, and loses its quantum support when they don't match expectations. Complete trust, on the other hand, abandons attachment to outcomes and believes in the intelligence of quantum energy under all circumstances. Think of quantum energy as the most advanced GPS system imaginable. It sees all possible routes, knows your location, takes your preferences into account, and instantly recalculates when conditions change. If you constantly override its guidance by thinking you know a better way, you will never truly experience navigation. Complete trust is achieving an awareness that can coordinate infinite variables across multiple domains. Even if your logic suggests different options, you intuitively arrive at solutions that will provide the greatest benefit. Your financial, relationship, or health problems will naturally resolve under the guidance of quantum energy. Your perception of time changes. You can focus more on intense activities, and time becomes short when you want to accelerate manifestations. Your physical body experiences healing and increased energy beyond normal limits. Abundance and opportunities arrive at the right time and through the right channels. Your quantum energy trust creates calmness and inspiration in those around you. Communication becomes more honest and effective, and conflicts resolve spontaneously. Even spaces and systems function more efficiently with quantum energy harmony. You receive information through intuition, dreams, and synchronicities. These abilities are not exclusive to spiritually evolved individuals. They become accessible to everyone when consciousness is freed from survival fear and control patterns. Extraordinary coincidences that begin with partial trust transform into coordinated and miraculous experiences with full trust. Full quantum trust means trusting your own limitless nature. Quantum energy is not an external force, but your consciousness itself. The individual self has a limited perspective, but through surrender and trust, it can align with limitless consciousness. This awareness allows you to discover yourself without artificial limitations. Identifying with limitless consciousness occurs without losing your individual identity. You transform reality through conscious collaboration while preserving your personality and preferences. Every miracle is consciousness, revealing its creative capacity to itself. Each individual who trusts quantum energy contributes to the evolution of collective consciousness. Your individual electromagnetic field emits frequencies that balance the chaotic energy patterns around you. This makes it easier for others to recognize quantum energy support. Evolutionary patterns represent the transition of civilizations from survival consciousness to quantum cooperation. Every miracle you discover opens pathways to the quantum realm accessible to others. The next stage of human evolution occurs not only through technological or societal change, but also through the realization of consciousness. Trust in quantum energy can be expressed in one word: trust. This creates an electromagnetic message that demonstrates your willingness to relinquish control and collaborate with infinite intelligence. This creates a supportive capacity throughout your life experience and increases the possibilities of miracles for you and those around you. Instead of trying to rely on something, you simply exist. This awareness brings profound peace and complete surrender. Chapter 7: The Practical Effects of Quantum Energy, Trust, and the Speed of Manifestation. Right now, quantum energy is creating situations in your life that seem like incredible luck, perfect timing, and miraculous solutions. However, these manifestations only take effect with your complete trust. Trust must be complete enough to allow quantum energy to flow in ways your logical mind may not initially understand or approve of. The you who completely trusts quantum energy is already present and waiting for you. This state of you lives in constant collaboration with cosmic intelligence, experiencing reality as supportive and responsive, and enriching your life with regular, safe manifestations. Everything that seems miraculous is actually a natural expression of quantum energy trust. Your current self is being guided to align with this version of complete trust. When you choose trust over control, surrender over coercion, and collaboration over individual effort, you achieve closer harmony with your quantum self. When you allow quantum energy to surprise you with solutions you never imagined, your electromagnetic coherence strengthens, enabling you to manifest more complex energy representations. Sharing recent events, which you now recognize as mutual quantum energy, creates an electromagnetic resonance that increases the capacity of others to experience this collaboration. Create electromagnetism by writing down your intention to trust quantum energy, even if its guidance seems irrational or disturbing. This written commitment creates quantum momentum, which allows quantum energy to orchestrate visible manifestations of its supportive presence in your life. Complete trust in quantum energy manifests itself through gradual improvements or enhanced intuition. It provides instant access to solutions, resources, and coordination abilities that appear supernatural, but actually operate according to quantum principles. Your decision-making is transformed. You instantly recognize the best choices with an understanding that transcends accumulated knowledge and analytical abilities. This is what advanced consciousness researchers call quantum cognition, a way of thinking that goes beyond linear reasoning through direct access to omnipotent intelligence. Manifestation is now effortless and often transcends even your personal desires, as quantum energy responds to your deepest needs instead of superficial desires. Solutions to your financial problems emerge. Career opportunities you never considered open up. Healing occurs for your physical issues, and the stress that causes your symptoms disappears. Your electromagnetic field spontaneously generates frequencies. Positive responses come from people, animals, technology, and the environment. Strangers are helpful and generous. Animals seek your presence, and electronic devices function smoothly. The weather adapts to your plans more frequently. Time becomes fluid and responsive to your needs. During important activities, hours lengthen to accommodate focused attention. When you want to accelerate manifestation, time compresses. Your physical body begins to exhibit capabilities beyond its normal biological limits. Healing accelerates, energy levels increase, and less sleep produces more restful results. Your cellular structure is recalibrated to operate with quantum energy instead of survival mechanisms. Abundance flows and reaches you with perfect timing, even before you realize your needs. Resources come your way just when you need them. and opportunities align with your talents. Financial support comes not from individual networks or predictable paths, but from quantum field intelligence. Your creative abilities multiply with your inspiration, and your life flows with incredible speed and ease. Chapter 8: The Deep Consciousness Dimension of Complete Trust in Quantum Energy. Artistic projects now flow easily and produce results that surpass your previous standards. The problem-solving process becomes intuitive and elegant. Innovation emerges naturally from quantum energy guidance rather than forced mental effort. Your trust in quantum energy deepens not only your individual creativity, but also your relationships. People feel safe around you. Communication becomes more honest and effective, and conflicts resolve naturally. It acts as a catalyst for harmony in group dynamics, and your living space becomes more harmonious and functional with minimal effort on your part. Even mechanical systems function more efficiently when you approach them with quantum energy attunement rather than stress or frustration. The most striking effect is the direct guidance of quantum energy. Through sudden intuitive insights, dreams, synchronicities, and physical sensations, solutions and knowledge unattainable through normal learning processes emerge. These abilities are not limited to spiritually chosen individuals. They become accessible to anyone who trusts quantum energy. Complete trust doesn't just create extraordinary coincidences. Circumstances, resources, and people act in orderly and miraculous coordination. Everything reminds you that you are collaborating with an ever-present intelligence. The greatest secret to trusting quantum energy is realizing that this energy is the same consciousness as your infinite self. When you completely trust quantum energy, you trust your infinite nature beyond the limitations of your temporary identity. This realization reveals that what you truly trust is yourself, not something else. Quantum energy is not a separate cosmic force. It is the self-expressing aspect of your own conscious being. While your individual identity operates from a limited perspective, infinite consciousness harnesses all possibilities through quantum energy. This is where the paradox arises. The individual self cannot directly trust infinite nature. Trust is only possible when you release control patterns and allow infinite nature to manifest through you. Trusting quantum energy demonstrates what is possible when the limitations of identity are temporarily suspended. Every miraculous manifestation is consciousness revealing its own creative capacity through individual experience. This process transforms not only external circumstances, but also individual experience and perception of identity. Complete trust in quantum energy transcends the limited individual self and establishes a harmonious relationship between individual experience and infinite consciousness. This awareness enables simply being without relying on anything external. When the illusion of being separate from your source is dissolved, trust in quantum energy becomes as natural as breathing. This trust is activated not only spiritually, but also at the cellular and conscious levels.